Hello, hello, dear Gemini, and welcome to your love reading for January of 2026. Thank you for joining us here. You're obviously on Patreon or you're on YouTube and you receive this after the 20th of the month. These are Patreon readings, love readings. Let's see what we're going to see for you, dear Gemini. We've got a few decks. We're using the Arcanum Tarot, the Tarot 3D, the Lenormand, which is the Amethyst by Veronica Tribini. We've got the Tarot of Sexual Magic. We've got the Mystic Moon Oracles, the Singles and Relationship Oracle deck to see what the blockages are. And we've got the Angel Answers here, as well as our handwritten love messages. And we're also using, for timing, the Godspeed Divine Timing Oracle. Let's see if we can pinpoint roughly when love will be happening for you. So let's get into it. We are talking about the astrology a little bit, dear Gemini, and you being a mutable sign, especially for Gemini rising. You being a mutable sign, obviously you've been challenged by the eclipses. They're bringing massive change to your home and to your career, and relationships are under stress because of that. The eclipses are happening in your fourth, which has got to do with the past, and your 10th, which is your career. So personal life, home life versus career life, which puts pressure on your personal life, your environment, your physical body, as well as your most important relationships. Now, big pressure for you coming on and has been happening for the past 3 years, as Saturn has been transiting your 10th, the house of career and your social standing, your reputation, and Neptune there as well for the last 14 years. But the eclipse as well, they've been going on for a little while, and they will be changing. The nodal axis will be changing, and therefore you'll be off the hook relative to the eclipses, as well as, because the eclipses have been happening in Virgo and Pisces, right? On the south node, your fourth house, and the 10th, your 10th house of the north node in Pisces. Now they will shift mid-year, so that will get you off the hook relative to fated changes, karmic happenings, but also Saturn, who's the lord of karma and truth and limitations and difficult lessons and lots of obligations and limitations to what you're hoping to create. It's like you're trying to climb the ladder and you're always being pushed back. Not yet, not yet. But I would say by February, your abilities and your reputation will be rewarded from Saturn after you've gone through the tests. So just be patient a little bit longer. It is Capricorn season, so it's all about change. It's your 8th house, and that's where Venus, Mars, and the Sun are all conjoining together. It's a brand new 2-year cycle, and then they're going to be connecting the lovers. Venus, which is money, love, right? Self-worth, will be connecting with Pluto in your 9th house. Big change relative to long-distance relationships, foreigners. Mars also will connect with Pluto in the next few days. So it's not going to be an easy time, the end of January. Now, as I said, you're coming out of the woods very soon. So let's see what's going on. As Jupiter also, you had Jupiter in your sign for a whole year, up to summer in the northern hemisphere, winter in the southern, until mid-year of 2025. Jupiter was transiting your first house, which didn't really help you that much because Jupiter was in fall, but he did protect you. Now Jupiter is in your 2nd house. He's retrograding, 2nd house of money, property you own. He's going to turn direct soon, and then you will see the rewards. The money will be better. You will have acknowledgement and recognition from your work, your career, and your goals, and whatever you've been aspiring to accomplish. You've got great help coming in 2026 as the outer planets are moving into air signs. You're an air sign, and to fire signs. So it will work great for you. Okay, let's go. It was just a quick briefing on the astrology for you. What's going on? What is the Karma Dharma for Gemini at this time? Karma Dharma for Gemini. Yep, and you've got the Hierophant and the card of Taurus. So a lot to do with family, marriage, commitment, contracts, conservatism, your beliefs, your religion, but also the corporate scene. And that would be, of course, the 10th house, which is, 10th house is like the emperor and the empress, right? It's having climbed the ladder, sitting on that throne. So, of course, this could be a guru, a teacher, an advisor, someone who is advising you, someone who's teaching you, or there could be some issues. I mean, as I said, your relationships, your marital and most important relationships are under scrutiny and under challenge because of the eclipses. So even partnerships, I'm going to say, where big business is concerned, contracts and things like that. So this is a Taurus card, and Taurus is where Uranus is still and having retrograded back and will be finishing late April. And Uranus is just behind your back, so you're not sleeping well. You're like in the Nine of Swords. You're not sleeping well. There's insomnia. You can't settle. You can't relax. You feel a sense of tension about what's going on behind your back, what's going to change for you. And remember, you've already had a taste of Uranus in your sign, which is going to give you bright ideas, going to make you the maverick. You're going to be doing things very futuristically, very differently, and making sudden changes, having sudden changes. You're the one that's going to be making the changes. You're going to be shocking others. But right now, Uranus just behind your back. You don't know what's going on behind your back. And you may have some surprises, some shocks, some revelations, or you're suddenly going to close up a karmic life cycle of possible loneliness, or you're becoming more spiritual, you're leaving religion, and you're becoming a spiritual guru, possibly even into astrology. Let's see what's going on for Gemini. Gemini. I love my beautiful Gemini friends. I've got a few of you. Let's see what the focal point is, mainly in the 9-card spread, Gemini. This could also say that you're leaving a certain commitment and you're going to another commitment where love is concerned, because there are 2 keys on the Hierophant. The 2 keys are also Chiron. Chiron is an open wound. It's a psychological, emotional, childhood wound, and Chiron is transiting through your 11th house, which is the house of social media. It's the house of groups that you associate with, your friendships. It's the house of Dharma. It's the house of luck, wishes coming true as well, finding a resolution on how to bring money after career, because the 10th house is career, 11th house is the money that you bring after career, after your own business, let's say, or climbing the ladder where the corporate ladder is concerned. Let's see what's going on. 8 of Swords. See, you're still feeling negative. You're feeling blocked, imprisoned, or someone's trying to make you think that way, and you're thinking negatively, and you are all about the logic and the mind, dear Gemini. So maybe you need to change your perspective. This is you holding yourself back. We've got the Magician. Not surprising. It's your card. It's the card of Virgo as well. The Magician is Mercury, right? So maybe there's been a bit of trickery, or the stars aligned to put you in a challenging position. You've got to prove yourself. You've got to be intelligent. Maybe stop using too much logic and listen to your heart, and also make sure that you're making a decision if you've got choices, all right? Because the 2 keys can also speak to choices. 2 of Cups, wow. Soulmate connection, and I haven't had many signs. Actually, you're the first sign and you're the 6th sign that I'm doing, and you're the only sign that got the 2 of Cups, which is a soulmate connection. We've got 4 of Swords, so there's been heartbreak, disappointment, inaction. Wow, okay, you may be dealing with a foreigner, someone that needs to travel to come in and see you. The Knight of Wands is more about play, not so much about emotional balance. This would be Sagittarian more energy, and that's Sagittarius is opposite you, dear Gemini, and that is your 7th house. Someone may want freedom. They may want a connection, but they want to be free in that connection. You've got the Emperor, Aries, Taurus, could be any other sign. We've got the Star, beautiful, love to see the Star there in that position. You've got the 4 of Cups. I would say you'll have opportunities that are returning. And the Sun, yes, beautiful. So this is the outgoing card. The Sun is a beautiful card. Strength. You've got Leo, strong Leo energies, right? Leo is your close environment. It's your 3rd house. It's your siblings. It's the natural Gemini house. Maybe you need to understand that you are worthy, that you are good enough, that you will have the rewards after being challenged. We've got Leo, Aquarius. That's interesting because the nodes will shift to Leo and Aquarius. So it will be themes relative to your siblings, neighbors, your relatives, as well as education, higher education, short distance, long distance travel, commerce, business. Leo could speak to what you love to do, is what you're going to create, which could bring stardom. But this is also recognition. You could be talking to someone through social media and the internet. We've got a foreigner here. We've got also, this is communication. The Magician, it's Mercury. We've got Mercury, Uranus. We've got the logic and the higher mind. This is not only a good connection where communication is concerned, even though you may be at a physical distance. This is also, this is a power couple, power relationship. But I feel that it's stuck by other situations. And what are they? We've got an Emperor here who's sort of, it doesn't fit into the story here, I get. Because the Emperor for me, because Leo can also be a little bit of ego, right? And remember that the Sun is Leo, and this is an Aries card. The Sun in Aries, that could be a significant time. But also the Sun is exalted in Aries. So this could be someone that, it could be 2 people. First of all, because the 4 of Swords is with the Emperor, right? And we've got the 2 of Cups here. We've got the 2 of Cups and we've got the 4 of Cups. And the 4 of Cups is emotional disharmony, or remember the 3 Cups are here. So she doesn't see the Ace of Cups that's behind her. It may be emotionally someone being unhappy, not being able to play, not being able to be themselves, needing to be more mature, needing to stand their ground, to show more mature, more responsible. Gemini, you're naturally more playful, more childlike. If you've been dealing with someone that was quite sour, all about obligations only, there's been no, if we're looking at love here and equality, someone's looking for the answers. They're not taking any part in that. You see what I mean? And it feels like someone wants to free themselves up here. The Magician is an ace, but there can also be trickery. There can also be the alignment of the stars brought in someone that was quite special, but you felt blocked and you were in an emotional situation where you were unhappy. The 4 of Cups for me could be a return of missed opportunities because it's right next to the star, which is a wish fulfillment, and the Sun. This is the happiness of the heart. This is child's play. And this is social media, right? This is where Chiron is. Chiron is in your 11th house. Aquarius rules the natural 11th house. which you may have connected with someone. Yes, that would be your wish fulfillment. And we've got the Strength card. Now, Strength card again, trust, patience, Gemini, as well as understanding that you are good enough, right? That you can find patience when you're needing to be patient. And I know it hasn't been easy. You've had a taste of Uranus in your sign, which sort of brought, surprises during this year. And then there was something that you needed to finish, something very karmic, because Uranus stepped into your first house, especially if you're a Gemini rising, stepped into your first house. People maybe saw you as very different. Maybe you changed the color of your hair. I don't know. You did things differently. Or you were very wired. You were very intelligent. You were coming up with really bright ideas. But then you had to go back and finish something to do with karma, something that you're needing to release. So I'm wondering if that was not someone that was trying to control you. We've got an older and we've got a younger deity. We've got two deities, an older, more controlling, more father-like, father-children. Some of you are in an unhappy maybe situation, but we've got the Two of Cups here. It's at the top of the reading, and you're feeling blocked, imprisoned, because emotionally you're unhappy in your family life. Fours always speak to family. And you've known this person for a while. So you took the next step, you saw eye to eye, even though this person maybe was not ready to settle. Maybe the tables turned and you're the one that's feeling blocked now. And there is also an opportunity that this Knight of Wands has become, because I did say this could be two people, has become someone that can offer you that strength, that commitment, that long-term relationship, someone that would also be willing, right, to father your children, to mother your children. This shows great promise here, and I feel that you have second chances. Let's take more cards and see what is going on for Gemini, dear Spirit. What's going on for Gemini? Gemini and love. Whenever you visit this video, whenever you receive this message, okay, because we'll be taking some timing cards later, and whenever you view this message, then that will be significant for you. Remember, it's a general reading. If you're interested in the personal, to reach out. Yep, you're carrying a heavy burden across, or you're needing to keep believing, right? The cross is it's like Black Moon Lilith, and Lilith was treated very unfairly. Adam wanted Black Moon Lilith to that was his first wife, to be beneath him, so he was trying to control her, obviously. And maybe this is the burden that you're needing to release. This heaviness will not last long. It should last 2 to 3 weeks. Then there's a change of luck here, a change of destiny. 6 of Pentacles. This is lucky. This is the lucky clover. It's Jupiter in Sagittarius. I don't know if this is luck with someone, with a foreigner. There's an opportunity. There's an opportunity which you need to grab. An opportunity where there'll be more reciprocity. This is 6 of Pentacles. Now, if you're carrying a heavy burden and you're wanting your freedom, because this could also be your energy. You want to break free. You want to break out. You want to reach for the stars. And that's a wish fulfillment. To be happy emotionally. To get out of a situation that you felt blocked in, that you felt a prisoner in your own life. 6 of Pentacles could also, it's Libra, it's more equal, right? It shows the scales, possible breaking out, or this is a very karmic, maybe a dharma payback, where you've proven yourself. Now it's time to receive the rewards we've got the mountain, which is like you wrapping up, because it's 21, wrapping up a life cycle. The mountain can speak to some blocks, some blockages, or in the Capricorn season in January, you may feel like you're needing to climb that mountain and it's really hard. Trust in your abilities. Trust in the strength that you hold. Keep working. You'll see the rewards. Something to do with work as well. Love and work is connected. We've got a King of Swords here. Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. Or someone that was very cold. Someone that was very, as a matter of fact. Page of Pentacles. You know, the King of Swords could be an advisor, someone who wears a uniform. This is the Eight of Wands, though. It's like you're going to find an intelligent way instead of going straight for, you know, you cannot go straight ahead because you've got this huge mountain, which the mountain can also speak to strength. They do say when the mountain couldn't go to Muhammad went to the mountain. Or please correct me if you know the saying. Yeah, it's like needing to be able to move mountains, but finding an intelligent way around, because it's the Eight of Wands, and Eight of Wands is love messages, it's flight travel, it's movement, but something needs to close up because it's the World card. It's like a wrapping up of a situation. Could be the wrapping up of because this is a Saturnian card, wrapping up of the hardships. Things are going to start to move. You'll be able to move mountains, Gemini. And there are the stars, Six of Cups. It could be a soulmate connection. Could be someone from your past. Yes. Yes, yes. And it's going to happen suddenly because of it's a 16, and that's the number of the Tower. And there's communication. There's also some trickery, theft, Seven of Swords. Some information kept from you for some reason. This is like mail or communication that was meant to come to you was blocked, was hidden, you could see that they're tied up, or it could also be legal contracts. And we've got the Hierophant as well. Legal contracts, separation, anything written, spoken is the Seven of Swords. And there could be tact where communication is concerned, or that there's theft. Theft could also mean holding back on someone's news, holding back on information, whatever. Let's see what else we've got. Let's see what the blocks are. What are the limitations and the blocks where love is concerned? For Gemini, what's the issue here? Fear of touch. You don't trust touch. Take small steps until you feel comfortable. Let's read that again. I was cut by a phone call. You don't trust touch. Take small steps until you feel comfortable with others. So to me, this is someone that's been in celibacy for quite some time, or they've been hurt before and they're not open to being intimate, whether it's physical or even emotional. This is a chip on the old block. This is a wound that needs healing, right? I feel like I want to take one more. Burned out. You feel emotionally burned out right now. Retreat and recover before continuing. So there's a lot of themes about healing, needing to take time, take small baby steps, dear Gemini. Let's see what's going on in the bedroom. What's going on because those cards say that there's not much going on in the bedroom, and you are burnt out. Maybe too much work, not enough play. The Knight of Swords. You could see that this guy is trying to control this chick. So this is a very strong form of control. There's wounding here. There's a wounding of her reputation. She's put on show here. This is really narcissistic. You've been dealing with a narcissist possibly the Emperor could be, or you're dealing with someone that has really kinky ideas in the bedroom, and I don't see you as being happy. Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands, it's like you may have opportunities, but you're pushing them away. Now, there will be an opportunity for some intimacy, but you need to be on your feet. You need to act quickly. And if you're not ready, you're going to miss the opportunity. Remember, we've got the Clover here. And we've got the Knave of Chalices. So the Page of Cups. It feels like where there's no good communication, there's no intimacy here. It's like someone's wanting to write you a love note, but they can't find the right words. But we also see third-party situations. This person is behind him. There's a couple that are, they're making out. They're in love. So third-party situations. It's like a yearning to connect with someone because they could be on his mind, but maybe someone is wanting to get intimate with you or you with them, but they're scared to mention. They fear being knocked back. There's some complex here for sure. Anyway, let's leave that. Let's see where you are emotionally. First of all, let's look at your person. The person that you want to connect with. The person that you are looking for your happiness with. How do they feel? How do they feel about you? What's going on in their psyche? Victim. They feel like they cannot move right now. Pisces comes through, surrender. They may be going through an ending to a life cycle of theirs where they've been the victim. You could be mirroring each other. The surrender is like, I've given up, I'm blocked, I'm stuck, I'm leaving it up to spirit. Pisces has come through very strongly. And there's forgiveness here. Maybe your person feels blocked, maybe they haven't been totally truthful with you, and they fear coming forward and seeking forgiveness from you. They could also be feeling very silly that they've done silly things in their life and they're needing to forgive themselves as well. Let's take one more. Yep, they may have been deceptive with you. They're fearing asking for forgiveness from you, or they've been dealing with someone that was very deceptive in their life and they're seeking to release some karma, but they may be still holding hurt. They may still be holding some hurt and they need to heal. So I don't know if that was the healing part was your energy or their energy, or you're mirroring each other. Let's take you and let's look at your psyche. Summer, you want to play, you want to have fun. Cycles, this is a Saturnian energy. Newt, some of you may have felt that you had a really good summer. Those of you in the southern hemisphere, it's summertime now, but we see here that this cycle of Saturn that is coming to a close is going to bring a surprise, a reward. Now, you're not meant to know with a Newt card, I suppose. And then it brings a big dream. This is Saturn, Neptune conjoining. They will enter your 11th house of wishes and dreams. It comes through social groups, the wish, the how can I say it? The building blocks, the reality to a dream, a vision of that you've had. There's something really nice coming in for you. Pay attention to your dreams. Dream big, dear Gemini. Don't give up on your dreams. Some of you feel quite empty at this time. You're not seeing, the goodness coming through. It's a little bit early. Give it a bit more time. The general energy is the mask. So masks need to come off. There's a lot that you are uncertain about. Let's take a few of the cards here. And let's see why we've got I want to see what this Two of Cups is about. What is this Two of Cups about? What is this soulmate connection about? and the Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups can speak to confusion, illusion, not being certain, but they're 9 cups altogether. 7 and 2 is 9. Now again, you may be connecting with a Pisces, and there's a lot that you're not sure about, and you may be at a physical distance with your person. You're not sure if you're the only one in their life, or they've got other choices. Maybe you're waiting on an opportunity to go on that journey, to travel, but you needed to wait. Someone needed to heal. What's the Four of Swords about? The wheel of fate. Wait for Jupiter to bring the blessings. Wait for an ending. Wait for some truths. Wait for someone to go through a legal divorce or a separation, or fate and destiny. Waiting on the hand of destiny. Who is the Knight of Wands in the recent past? 10 of Wands. Someone who works a lot, someone who gave you you felt like they were a burden, the fact that they were at a distance, or the fact that they did not want to commit, or you had too much on your plate and you could not connect, you could not meet up with this Knight of Wands. This was possibly someone who was your wish fulfillment. Let's see, and see, they've matured into the King of Cups. So Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces. This person needed their time. This person was not ready to settle, possibly because of work, because of obligations, because of their beliefs, because of some obligations to elderlies, family, parents. Why do we have the Eight of Swords? We've got the Page of Wands. You want to take this journey. There will be enthusiasm. This is Aries energy. As Saturn and Neptune step into Aries, you will find that you can get out of that negative thinking, possibly. There will be a message that will bring you give you more courage, more excitement. What's the Emperor? Two of Swords. See? Dilemmas around this Emperor, around someone who maybe had other choices, or someone that was protecting their heart, someone that was only using the mind, being very logical where your relationship was concerned. Even with the Moon, someone that was quite tricky, quite intelligent, playing mind games, or even holding secrets. Yeah, there was more than likely a family, or even someone stashing money, being stingy with money, supportive of their initial family, their parents, their family, their cousins, someone who was very family orientated, not the family possibly that you had together. But this is also this turns into an ace. It's the marriage card, and the ace speaks to something new. Nine of Pentacles is someone that is independent, single, and footloose and fancy free. This Emperor could also be someone that just worked. Let's look at your wish fulfillment with this star. There will be a wish fulfillment, but through a crisis. There will be a resurrection. Second chances, but through a crisis. And what is the Four of Cups about? What were you unhappy about? What was going on in you were dealing with someone that was very egotistical. Someone that was only thinking about succeeding in career. Possibly. But also, yes, there will be an opportunity for second chances. Returning. You will succeed as long as you are thinking positively. Let's look at the Strength card. Yep, the Empress. The Empress is, you need to wait. And for some of you, there could be an age difference, because we've got a King of Cups. We do have the Emperor. Well, if that was the person that can give you that security, then we've got the Empress and the Emperor. Okay, unless this was someone very narcissistic, very controlling, which I see here in the Tower of Sexual Magic. And the Sun, you've got the Sun and summer. So summer may be very significant, the timing of summer. Three of Pentacles, there's openness. The Empress is a 3 as well. So third parties can be happening here, but also there's like support, there's collaboration here. But remember, the seed is the Empress, and she needs to be strong for everyone. But she's also, remember, she speaks to Taurus and Libra. Taurus season could be significant. But there's a sense of certainty. You could see the lotus, which speaks to luck. And you've got the clover, the lucky clover here as well. There's abundance, there's patience, and there's recognition with the Empress. You could also have a mother that's very supportive, or someone that's very motherly with you. Ask your questions. Ask your questions, and let's see if Spirit can answer them for you. For some of you, this can speak to pregnancy. Yes. Some of you may be becoming mothers. Others may be becoming grandmothers, grandfathers, or fathers. Let's see. Please answer the questions for Gemini. Their dilemmas, please give them some foresight. Yes, with an exclamation mark. Trust, which we've also got the cross here. But you're still carrying that heavy burden. And choose a new direction. So it looks like Spirit, if you cannot do this, Spirit will be taking you in a new direction. Maybe doing things in a different way, I don't know. That would speak to you personally, so I don't know exactly what that could mean, the new direction. Let's take some timing cards. I'm going to take 3, as there are a few of you out there, and timing could be very hard to pinpoint. So let's see what Spirit is telling us. Is it close? Is it far? What? Love, happiness. Look at this. This is also reconciliation. Within a year. And look at the crown. The crown is also on the Empress here. This is recognition. There's the crown here. You will be recognized within a year. When we say within, it could be in a month. It could be in 6 months. What else? In May. May is a very significant time. Possibly the Taurus season. And up in the air, there's metamorphosis. We see the dragonfly here. There's metamorphosis, and dragonflies are also very lucky. So things are a bit up in the air now. And I'm going to say, because up in the air is like flight travel for me, and Uranus late April will return to Gemini. So maybe things will be up in the air then. Let's look into the thoughts, the emotions concerning you that your person is thinking, or how they're feeling. Now remember, we may be connecting with you as well. Too many. I'll take this one. Waiting for you to make your choice. I won't be waiting forever. You were too overbearing. I felt suffocated, insecurities and jealousy. Our families will never accept this relationship. I really want to work on us. You are worth it. Why did you cut me off just like that? I can't deal. Most of the cards are challenging and they're difficult, and I know you haven't had it easy, Gemini. This will soon end. I miss you just as much as you miss me. I'm lost. I don't know what to do. Big dilemmas for Gemini and their person. You bring such happiness to my life. And I don't want to be tied down. I will never marry. I don't believe in marriage. Well, this is someone that wants to be footloose and fancy free. Doesn't mean they don't want connection. They don't want marriage. and I want you with me. I want you to be mine. I can't live without you. And this is the marriage card. So for some of you, very few of you, someone doesn't want to be tied down. So you can't make them, I suppose, right? As long as everyone is happy, that's the main thing. As long as there's reciprocity, there's equal balance, there's understanding. That is what's most important. And it's not what's signed on the dotted line. It's how two people get along and how they spend their life. So I will leave it there. Wishing you lots of love. Thank you so much, dear Gemini. I'm wishing you well. Expect big changes. They will be very helpful and very rewarding. So be patient. We're still in the woods a little bit more. Okay? Don't stop trusting and believing. Love you lots. And we'll be back soon. Thank you so much.